The joint details that are used on flat and inclined roofs have been partly covered in the short film on joint types, which included wood cord rolls. Flat roofs will typically have joints running with the fall, known as wood cord rolls, and joints running across the fall, known as drips, which can be formed by either bossing or welding. In this example, we're installing lead over wood cord rolls to a flat roof, which also has a drip with the lead cut and welded. Mark and cut your first sheet of lead. Cut out the lead around the outline of the wood cord roll and place it on the roof, dressing it into the drip. Dress the lead tightly to the wood roll, then prep the section you're going to weld. Tack weld it in position. It may be helpful, if appropriate, to weld it on the flat and not in the vertical position. With the weld complete, trim any excess lead adjacent to the wood roll, put it back in place and nail the top third of the lead into the wood roll using copper or stainless steel nails. Mark and cut the adjacent section of lead, allowing for the joint over the wood roll, and dress it over the wood roll. Weld the seam in the same way as you welded the initial section. Put the sheet in place and dress it carefully over the wood roll and drip. Ensure that the lines on a flat roof are clean and consistent. Mark and cut any laps with a sharp knife, using a steel plate to protect the lead below. And dress the lead flat again. When forming a drip, you need to trim build-ups of lead so that it fits correctly into the rebate at the top of the drip, providing a flush finish at the surface. Dress it flat and nail it in position at 150mm centres for the lower bay, but only to the top third, and 50mm apart into the rebate of the drip detail. The upper bay, which abuts a wall, requires fixings at 50mm centres, but only to the top third of the roll. To show how building paper is installed in this situation, measure, cut, nail or staple it so that it covers the whole of the area, and then fix in position under the wood rolls. In order to show the final detail where a drip and wood rolls are located, a section of lead has been dressed between the wood rolls above. The drip is formed and then cut around the wood roll to allow for movement. Can you spot the deliberate mistake with the bossing around the wood cord rolls? Ensure you always cut the lead neatly around the rolls in accordance with Rolled Lead Sheet, the complete manual, before fitting the overcloak. You can provide a bespoke detail to cover the wood roll by sizing and cutting a collar to suit. This can be prepared, tacked, and then welded in full.